Yo, what is up, everyone? It's Brendan here from the Coach Brendan. I just wanted to walk you through the entire process of Iconic Marketer and what we have available and different ways to possibly get started. Now, the person who introduced this to you has probably shown you a few different things, piqued a little bit of interest, and you're possibly looking for a way to run a separate side hustle or a possible business online, or you're here just to learn a different skill set that is a higher earning capacity. So a little bit about me. My name's Brendan. I'm from Vancouver, Canada. I've been doing this and running this for about 10 years now. So I'm just going to share screen and walk you through a little bit of the process and what you can expect and a few different ways at the end how to get started with us. I'm just going to share screen. All right. So welcome to Iconic Marketer. So this is pretty much designed to help you get an understanding of what it is we have available and different ways to possibly get started alongside us. If you have any questions, reach out to the person that showed this to you, or feel free to message me on either Instagram or find me on Facebook at the Coach Brendan. So who am I? I got a university degree in English. I've been doing this for 10 years, currently in Vancouver, Canada. Is my wife. We've been together for a very, very long time, and she's backed me even when times were tough. I used to run a sports store, a brick and mortar retail sports store. I even got a university degree just because my parents told me to, and I actually wasn't able to find a job in my field. So I gravitated more towards entrepreneurship, and I thought the traditional route was to open up a store. That was the way traditionally people were entrepreneurs. They had their own brick and mortar retail store. Now, over the years, my team and I have helped over 6,000 plus people get started worldwide. And that many people get started with either the business or they can see the health benefits that come alongside Enagic that we're going to show you here in a quick sec. If you haven't watched that already, again, reach out to myself or the person that introduced this to you. And I have a whole 13-minute quick explanation of everything in a nutshell. What we're going to quickly cover is the process of a sale, how we promote our offer, a promised guarantee, okay? How to fast track results and what to get started with and how. So there's a lot of stuff. It's a power-packed presentation, so feel free to rewatch this. So the process of a sale, how we go from starting our Enagic business to creating wealth. So this is how we've been running and being able to compound this over time. So the biggest thing is running paid advertisements on Facebook or Meta. So Instagram, Facebook, we have dipped our foot in a little bit of TikTok, YouTube, but not too much. Our mainstays are Instagram and Facebook. So we create an ad, we run the ad, we target people who are genuinely interested in what it is that we're actually doing. That way, you're not just blowing money or when you're knocking doors, telling all our family and friends, none of that pestering and anything. From there, people who are interested, we consider them a lead, someone who has expressed a little bit of interest in either the business opportunity or the health and wealth part of the business and the health benefits. From there, a sales closed. Cool thing about it is anyone who is on my team, I'm closing the sales for them, especially to get going. So you just have to be a master connector and get people in front of what it is that you saw as well. So creating the ad, I'm just going to fly through this. We got to get something that is enticing, something that stops people in their tracks. People doom scroll all the time, so we need to stick out and target people who are already genuinely interested. Our mainstay, like I said, is Facebook and Instagram. And just on average, about $5 a day will roughly show to about 1,000, 2,000 people. Our current cost per lead is roughly about 250 US or about 350 to $4 Canadian. So based off of that, people will be interested. They'll go over a free course that we have available, which teaches them how we're able to leverage the internet, how people are benefiting from this, and how this 50-year company has been the main source of income for everyone in Ikonic, especially those who have been around for a long time. So what we work on is scaling. So let's just say, let's go back for a sec here. So a lot of people will wonder, oh, how much money do I have to spend? Even when I got started, I was only spending about $5 a day. If that generates about 50 to 60 leads, we've spent about $150 in ads. These people who are genuinely interested will usually purchase. So let's just say one of the leads, it becomes a buyer. We make about $1,000 from that. Net profit is $850. So you can see where this is going. Spend 150, profit about 850, depending on your cost per lead. Of course, myself or the person who has introduced it to you is one who's going to help you craft the ad itself. So now we scale from here. So $150 ad spend, month one, you get one sale, and then you double it. But again, you're profiting about $850, or even if you want to cut it down, let's just say you even made $500 instead of 1,000. Spend 150, earn 350, and you can see how it can slowly compound over time. This isn't possible with lower ticket items. So the ability to earn commissions in the thousands, as opposed to, imagine you were making 10, 20, even $50 per sale. There's no way you'd be able to use social media advertisements just because the profit margin is just not there. So you wouldn't be able to profit at such a rate where you can compound over time. So high ticket versus low ticket have a lot of margin for error. You only need about 2 to 3 sales a month to the six-figure year. So again, low ticket items, those different type of products, or even Amazon. Imagine how many, I don't know, let's just say fidget spinners or whatever you have to sell in order to hit a 10K month, right? So it may seem a little harder because it's a high ticket, but it pays 1,000 times more as opposed to making $1 to $10 or 1 to 10,000, sorry, 1,000 to 10,000 for the high ticket, but it's actually not 1,000 times harder. So quick recap, we create the ads with you. We use the graphics. There's a lot of AI that we can use. I personally will help you craft your ad and your everything that we can post. We send it out to people who are genuinely interested in what it is that we're doing. And then you got to know your numbers. So if we spend about $5 a day, 1 to 2,000 people, roughly, if that makes us $1,000, profits 850, and then month over month, we're doubling and making that profitable, right? So how we promote, Enagic has been around for 50 years. Previously, even when I got started, the first 3 years, I actually used to run this very differently, which was showing people the ability to do it and the health benefits just in my own retail sports shop. So in there, people would watch a 1 hour, sorry, 45 minutes to 1 hour demonstration, how the benefits of the water could help with their health. And then if people are interested, they purchase that. And then we had a referral system that we showed people that, hey, if 8 people you could benefit from this, you could get your machine for free. But unfortunately, we noticed that most people don't care about their health unless they're sick or dying, which is kind of sad, but it's the truth. $6,000 for water, most people don't see that as a big investment now to save money over time. It's still an investment. And yes, I agree with that. People don't really focus on the preventative maintenance, so they will do it when they're sick, but not in anticipation of it. So people want money, people want time, and then last thing, they want health. But we wanted something that connects all three together. So we solve all three desires at once. We teach them how to make money. That'll bring them more time, and the water gives us a better quality of life. So people earn money, they earn commissions, they have a community that backs them. And also from here, you have a product that's been around for 50 years. And at the end of the day, we're just helping many people get healthier. So selling the product, there's 3 different ways. Share the water, just give out samples. People can fill up, loaner machine, or you can fill up people's water bottles. There's water demos or through social media. And our guarantee is that I'll help you create your first ad. We have everything in terms of email, text, and everything automated and set up for you. And get this, I'll close the deals for you. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about everything and anything, how to know how everything works. And from there, people who are interested, they show up on my calendar. I walk them through the process, use my 10 years of experience going through all of it, and then they can get a better understanding of it. So here's the fast track to get the biggest results. So we kind of figured out the best and most efficient way to earn through the Enagic comp plan, which allows us to make up to $2,000 per sale out the gate rather than even less than 500. Now, it is required to purchase a product from Enagic. So at least one product gives you global distribution rights, the ability to earn commissions forever. There's no requirement that you have to be purchasing new machines or new products. There's no business licensing fees that you have to pay monthly. Once you have one product, I call it like a business in a box. And from there, you can be literally profitable after you pay back the loan on your machine, if you get a loan, or you can just pay it outright too. So the only personal requirement to be part of Iconic Marketer is whatever you decide to go with. We're here to help you pick the one, of course, that makes the most sense for you. Some people want to start fast, some people want to start slow, some people just want to start, right? How to get started. There's two options that we call the business builders. First one's called the quad. The cool thing about the quad is you start earning at 3A commission. You earn triple commissions immediately, earn about 1,065 up front, and you have a spare machine that you can lend out, like we talked about before, to people try. So when I got started, I actually lent out one of my other machines with my brother. And after 14 days, we would contact them and say, hey, your 2 weeks of trial is up. And we actually had about a 50% close rate from there from people who loan the machine. The cool thing about the quad is you can earn up to 3,390 on your very first sale. Pretty cool. So this is a version of the quad. You get the K8. This is the top end machine, the JR4, Junior 4. The Anespa is the shower unit, and then the Ukon that comes in the form of either tea, soap, or supplements is available to close out that quad. So again, you are buying 4 products. You earn commissions on it already because you're selling yourself the products, which also helps to kickstart you all the way at earning potential of 3 points. So here we go. So those are the quick quad benefits. Again, these are tax write-offs. You are your own self-employed business owner, so we show you how to do expenses and take advantage of tax purposes depending on your state, your province, or your country. Most people who apply for this, of course, depending on approved credit, can get it for about $400 a month. That's the quad. Next is the trifecta. This is personally what I started with, the shower unit, the Ukon supplement, and also the top end K8 machine. $440 up front from earning commissions on your own sale, and you can earn up to $1,480 on your first sale of a trifecta. On a quad, let's say you started with a trifecta and someone buys a quad, okay, you still earn $2,260. So 3 products in total, and the trifecta you can get for about $250 a month based off of approved credit. Same tax benefits, and you're able to have control of your business. Now, the starter pack is the Enagic K8. You can get it as little as $150 a month. This one, you're still able to earn up to $390 on your first sale, or if someone purchases a quad when you get started with the one, then you still earn up to $1,130 on your first sale. So that's the starter pack. So the first goal is to hit 6A, which is 100 sales. It took Brian really quickly 9 months to hit 6A. And then you want to eventually build to dash 3. Dash 3 is where you're able to earn $5,000 from the company guaranteed for life. And the cool thing is you can actually pass this down to your family. So your business is willable. So if you have kids or family that you want to pass this down to, you can easily pass that down through them. And if you've hit the rank of 6A2-3, imagine $5,000 guaranteed a month from there. And there's a lot of people in this community, including Brian, who's the founder of Ikonic, who is a dash 3. So he collects $5,000 a month guaranteed on top of his team sales, team volume, his direct sales, and then other contests and bonuses through there. So those are the different ways of getting started. There's the quad, the tri, you can get 2 products or a solo product. So these are the prices in Canada or the US. Again, the quad is about 400-ish based off of approved credit. Trifecta is about 250. This one's about 200, and this one's about 150. They all have their own benefits, but again, what it comes down to is finding what makes the most sense for you. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or the person that introduced this to you, and then we can set up a call and figure out what makes the most sense. Of course, we want to be helping you as best we can, and we don't want to do more harm than good, right? We want to see where you are now, where you want to be, just to see where it is we can actually help you with. All right. So any questions, hit me up on @thecoachbrendan on Instagram or Facebook. And anything else, all good. Just message me, find a way to contact me, or ask the person that introduced us to you. Talk to you guys soon, and let's get this rolling.